guys, this is Steph with Dotting with Dragons. Welcome back if you're returning, and welcome in if you're new. I wanted to talk a little bit about my November month in review projects. I didn't have a whole lot that I feel like I got done, just because holidays, visits, being sick, all that stuff, but I did want to kind of give an overview of what I've got. So the first and only finish I had for the month was this really adorable snowman kit from Make Market. I haven't sealed it yet. I will because it's round and it's Make Market. So I'm always kind of worried about drills popping on round canvases. But honestly, it doesn't matter who makes it. If it's round, I always seal it. So I pull out my logbook here. This is my like finishes logbook. And this is from Jaded Gem Shop. Her little diamond painting logbook. And in here I usually have a picture of the kit, some details and what I thought about it. So the kit's called Snowman by Make Market. It was 16 by 20 inches, 56 colors, and I did add one special. So I wanted to show that here. I added Diamond Art Club's K44 to these, and I didn't have any issues with them fitting on the grid. As you can maybe tell, they're a little bit larger than Make Market's rounds, but because the canvas is forgiving and the Make Market rounds, there's some gapping with their rounds, it was really no problem to add it. So it just added a really nice touch. And my son did the nose, so that was really fun. This is a really great project for me to do in between my larger whip, which I have behind here, and that's just for work in progress. This was my official Jingle Drills entry, so it was a lot of fun to do this one. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to start on the castle yet. From Make Market as well. It's squares, and I had a lot of issues with that over Halloween, and I did a kit with squares from Make Market over Halloween, and it was my first square Make Market with acrylic drills. It was kind of a nightmare, so I don't know, still kind of figuring that out. But anyway, I did rate this one 5 stars. I said the drill quality was okay. I did go through this a little bit I have a dedicated post review for this one that's going to go up shortly. My multiplacers really did not like these drills. The metal ones don't tend to like the Make Market drills because they're so smooth. But usually I can get away with using a plastic multiplacer, and this time I just struggled with that a lot. And they don't seem different from the Halloween kits I did, so it's kind of a me issue, I guess. The glue was great. The rendering, as you can tell, is really nice. The colors are cool. I mean, you even got like a little bit of pink over here. I love the blending they did. And yeah, the price was good for this. So I started it on November 16th and I finished it on November 29th. So in between this one, when I wanted a little bit of a break from it, I worked on my larger Christina Yen whip, which I unboxed on the channel, and I did do a check-in on this one for last month. Now last month I was like, I think here, so I ended up finishing this row and then starting this one. So I'm working at the bottom here, and as you can see, it's a big canvas. I'm really enjoying the drills and the quality. I'm starting to get up into this is like the bottom third of the canvas, so we got Mom's foot and claw here. That'll be really cool. So I'm kind of looking forward to maybe some more like blocking opportunities. This was a ton of confetti, but it's been a lot of fun to work on, so I did want to share. This is my active whip going into December now. The other kits that I have, of course, there's my long-term cross-stitch conversion kit. I did not work on Waterway Wanderers at all. I did mention last month in review that it is manatee season, and we're starting to see their numbers increase in the springs, which has been really cool. So this will be really motivating to try to work on this one this month. And that's kind of my plan. Is I'm kind of waffling, like maybe I might pick like a smaller holiday kit once I get closer to Christmas. But I really wanted to work on this one more this month. It'd be amazing if I could even finish this one and the one underneath it. So I have less WIPs going into the new year, but also because I want to get this one hung up and I have a frame for it, and I'm so excited for this one. That is Waterway Wanderers by Nibbler's Outpost. And then my other WIP is that I'm actively working on is this one. So this is the cross stitch conversion stitch along project by Flossie Fox, and Jada Gem Shop provided the materials. And as you can see, I didn't make any progress on it since last time, just because it's a little bit more of a investment experience. It has been a lot of fun to work on this one, but now they released. So last time I was wrong. I thought this part was going to be released next. Actually, it was like part of this and this, I think. So we have, I'll have November, wait, no, this is August, September, so I'll have October, November, and December in January. So those are the sections that I have left. The patterns get released on the 11th of each month, so what I'm kind of hoping is that maybe what I can do is catch up to January and then be done with that. Okay, so I just wanted to take a minute to grab my other WIPs that are non-diamond painting related. So first, I do not have an update on this painting. Kind of lost a little bit of interest in it. The fact that it was hurting my neck definitely does not give me a good reason to want to go back to it. So I would really like to finish this though. So there is this one. This is a paint by numbers from Artist Loft from Michaels from the Halloween season. And then something I've been having a lot of fun with. This is a cross stitch pattern, and one of my completions for the month was actually this. It's called a grime guard, and I made it out of some spare materials from a bunch of YouTube video tutorials. And like you saw before, it just kind of goes around the frame. And what I really like about this is all this extra material. It kind of helps like keep it in so the material's not flopping all over the place, because that drives me nuts. So this is another stitch along. The full pattern has not been released yet, but a lot of it up down here has. I'm just pretty far behind. So this is Toad Ghoul Terrarium by Noctiflora Designs, and this is on a Nurge hoop, which is something that was recommended in the Stitchers Discord that I'm in. So yeah, this was a lot of fun to just sort of like put this grime guard together, but it was enough work that I'm not really looking forward to making others from the other sizes of my hoops. But as you can see, it just kind of goes on, and then it gives you something to grip onto, and it helps keep the material cleaner, and I really like this material. It's from another shop on Etsy that was partnering with Noctiflora Designs to make a really cool Ada, which is what the cloth is called. So, yeah, so these are my WIPs going into December and my diamond painting and non-diamond painting projects. So my goals for this month, definitely going to be seeing if I can finish my Eternal Spring Christina Yen Dragon kit. I also have Waterway Wanderers, so whatever's left of the month, it'd be nice to kind of get a lot of progress on that. I don't really hold hope that I'm going to be able to finish both. This is a project I just kind of work on when I'm on the couch hanging out with my family, a little bit too tired to be over here at the desk doing the diamond painting, so it just kind of depends. And then I think the Flossie Fox stitch along, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably just table that because I've got so many other projects going on. So I'll probably just table that till the last release in January 11th, and then I'll have the rest of the pattern to just work it out and finish it, and that will also be a lot of fun. So tell me, you guys, if there's anything that you worked on this month that was a lot of fun, anything you finished. I know that we had the big Black Friday drops and sales at all the shops, so I know a lot of people were able to get in on that fun, and so I'll have some upcoming videos once we get later into December, maybe with some unboxings of some of the things that I was able to pick up. But let me know in the comments what you thought. If there's any other types of crafts that you like to do, or have you worked on any of these kits that I'm working on, and what are your thoughts? And what did you finish this month? And what are you looking forward to next month? Being that it's the end of the year, I know a lot of us are looking forward to finishing up some projects and maybe starting the year new or have goals for 2026, and I do as well. So stay tuned for that. I'll have some more unboxings and other things coming up this month. So stay healthy, and I hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.